Welcome to Python Basics Tutorial Part 6, Python File Handling. Open function is used to open a file in Python for processing. Open function takes two required parameters and one optional parameter. File name and mode are required whereas file type is optional. Open function returns a file object which has read, write and close methods. There are four modes to open a file, namely, R for reading, W for writing, A for appending and X for creating a new file. There are two file types, T for text type and B for binary type. Example of binary type files can be images. Read mode and text type are default values. If no second parameter is specified for open, then RT will be considered. Read function is used to read a file's content from the file object returned by open function in read mode. By default, read function returns whole content of the file. But you can specify the number of characters needed to be read by specifying the number of characters as a parameter to the read function. For reading the file line by line, you can either use readline method or can loop through the file. Always close the file, using close method, whenever you open a file. This will help in buffering problems due to caching of the file. Difference between write and append is that, when a file is open in write mode, the existing content of the file will be overwritten, whereas for append mode, the new content will be appended from the last character of the existing content. For writing and appending, use write method. Write method takes an object as parameter which is the content to be written to the file. Import os and use remove method to delete a file. If the file you mentioned in remove method doesn't exist in the given path, you will get file not found error. To avoid this, check if file exists in the path or not first. To remove an empty directory folder, use rmdir method of os module. Few useful methods in Python to handle files are listed here. Thank you. Please proceed to Python Basics Tutorial Part-7, Introduction to Python Basics.